Hello peeps, it has been a while and I apologize for that. I said I was back before and now I'm back now, and like, you know, it's kind of like a little toxic because I'm like, oh, I won't do it again, but like I am here and I missed you guys, and I hope you missed me because we got a lot more video content, a lot more ideas, and today we're gonna be talking about something that I've been hearing from my general peeps that I talk to a lot, and sometimes I've been feeling about kind of continuing positivity, also trying to manage stress and also sadness, because it's definitely okay, and it's okay to feel because you're a human, and if you do not feel, that means you're a robot probably made by Elon Musk. It happens. So hopefully we will be able to touch on these topics and it'll be beneficial for you. Let's go. In a previous video, I've talked about the importance of positive words, positive connotations. I don't have my sign anymore, but here it is. Boom, it's electronics. It's gonna pop up to you. It's gonna come back. It's gonna pop up to you. Now it's back, and now it's gonna disappear. But knowing how to continue positivity in life, it's something. It's a task, because being sad is easy. You know, you just stay in bed, you eat food, you watch Netflix. You know, you just contemplate about all the things that could happen, like squirrels becoming human size, or ants coming up with the intelligence of humans and taking over the world, which can be a lot sometimes. So, you know, we're gonna talk about, you know, 2 solid tips on how to continue your positivity each day, and then 2 solid tips on how to manage stress, because it has been coming up. We're going into winter. I was in Florida, now I'm in the north, so it's cold and the sun doesn't really come out a lot, so like it does affect people's emotion, because seasonal depression is a thing, and we're slowly trying to work with that and process it. But without further ado, let's get into our positive tips. So starting off, we're going to be saying a practice that you can do to count your blessings, if you will, being filled with gratitude, if you will, because things happen every day, and normally the negative ones are the ones that constantly come to the forefront of our minds, but there's other small things that happen that you can be joyful for. Now, we don't have a gratitude like in Big Mouth, but you can have a gratitude book. Now, in one of my earlier classes, when I was taking college classes in high school, there was this positive psychology class I took, and one of the main tips they told us was to list 3 good things that happen to you every day. 3 good things, Kirby, like I know I got 5 fingers, but it's kind of hard to count up to 3 sometimes, and that's okay. You can write 3 good things that happen to you every day, or you can do a solid good one that has happened to you throughout the 3 days. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I was just chilling in my bed, doing life, you know, done with finals, I'm free. And then I was like, what do I do? What can I do? Some stuff was happening, my food didn't come on time, and then I was tired and I was supposed to hang out with someone. I wasn't able to hang out with them. But then I thought about the 3 good things that happened to me yesterday, such as I found, it's like this redeemable thing to get ice cream, and I didn't know I had it, so I found that. That was cool. I technically got free food for a second. They still charged me. But it was free in the moment, which made me feel very good. And my 3rd thing, I cleaned my apartment. Ha! I got you. Told you it's kind of hard to count to 3. But just having those 3 things so that you can look back on throughout the day is great. Or throughout the week, because it's like, so much has happened. What can I even be thankful for? And then you just open up your gratitude book or your notes on your phone and you list the things that have happened, and you're like, oh yeah, that did happen, that's great. So just kind of having a tracker of the good things, because like I said, the negative things can come to the forefront. Another practice that you can do daily to help you with insinuating positivity is a mantra. Now, a mantra is a statement of words that you say in the morning, at night, anytime that you feel like, to kind of boost your morale or try to remind you of what your goals are. Now, if you've seen the movie The Help, there is a part where Viola Davis's character tells the little girl that she is helping in that movie, you was kind, you was smart, and you was important. That is a type of mantra. She's trying to get her to think of herself in a positive light. And it has been proven to help with many different things and has been seen to improve your overall energy. I myself have a mantra, and it's kind of broken up into those 3 parts, if you will. And they are, I am the goal I set, the journey I choose, and the fighter that never quits. Now, it's my mantra. You cannot take it. You can borrow it, but you must make your own. Do something that will actually motivate you, or have something in mind that will help you out, and I'll be leaving links in the descriptions about how you can form your mantra and also the actual benefits and science behind it, because speaking does affect the brain, and that's why we're talking about positive connotations, because just getting your mind in that positive context will help you in the future. Now, we'll be diving into 2 practices that will help you reduce stress. And what is stress? Well, I created it into an acronym, so we will talk about that now. And I believe that stress stands for something that raises emotions stirring somewhere inside. And I know somewhere inside is kind of like, you know, there's a apostrophe or a hyphen or whatever. You understood what I was trying to say. But that is what I think stress is. Normally, stress sometimes can be acute, it can be in a one moment, or it can be something that's drawn out because you're thinking about it a lot and letting it take over your brain. Which I've already stated is okay, it is normal, you are human, unless you're a robot. That means that you're advancing far beyond we thought, and the AIs are going to take over, and drones are going to become like dogs, and we're going to pet them, and they're going to do stuff and fetch a bone or something. But noticing that you have stress first is the biggest step, because acceptance is first step to recovery. So starting off, we're going to talk about breathing. You know, these little things on your face that like lets you breathe in oxygen, and this thing right here that exhales carbon dioxide. Pretty important. And actually, breathing has very subtle and very impactful effects on your body. As seen in a Harvard Health publishing, breathing can actually quell a rate stress response, which in simpler terms means to reduce your responses to stress. Now, they basically recommend to do diaphragmatic breathing, filling up your whole lungs. You know that breathe for 4 seconds, so you're like, yes. Why? Because it fills up your lungs with all the oxygen that you need to, you know, work on your blood pressure, and then also keep the heart rate low, and then also just making your body relax in the moment. So breathing is very important. When should you do it? Every day, so you could live. But when you should do relaxing and deep breathing, I would suggest in the morning when you're about to wake up, because you know you're tired, you know the sun might not be up, or it is up, and you're like, ugh. But breathing in to get all the oxygen that you need so your brain can function, and then breathing out to help release the stress in your muscles and come on loose like a little octopus. So that is my tips for breathing. And you can also do a mindfulness exercise or some simple yoga in the morning, because there are beginner videos out there. I will leave some down below. I tried it once. It hurt because I have not stretched in a while. But over time, I will be able to do it, such as you will be able to do it, and it can become a constant thing in your life. And not just yoga, walking, any type of respiratory activity that you can do starting off your day on the right foot. And then the next thing that you can do to help try to manage/relieve your stress is eating properly. Now, there are some foods that I've stated before can be bad for you and that you should avoid. You can check that out. Then again, it was a recommendation, and I make that in the video as again that these are recommendations, and you probably will not cut them all out of your life, but doing it in moderation will help. In terms of eating, it has been stated that eating small portions a day is actually better for your body, because it allows your body to actually process the food and then get the nutrients that it needs, and it also can help start your metabolism early. So I know some of us skip breakfast. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and I see you looking at me through the screen while I'm looking at you through a camera. But you know what I'm saying. In the morning, you're like, oh, I'm not that hungry, I do not need to eat, I will go and I will eat later. That is okay-ish. But just trying to snack on something in the morning, like eating an apple, you know, drinking some water that has like some electrolytes juice in it, if you will, or just getting something to nibble on throughout the day, that is helpful for your body and your metabolism. Because the food that you intake into your body determines the state of the body. You are what you eat, if you will, and if you are not eating regularly, then your energy won't be regularly, or your bowel movements, which is very important. We're talking about it. You have to do the number 2 to let the toxins out of your body. And when you're eating large portions at like 11 o'clock at night, which I have done, I will admit, but it's not allowing your body enough time to process the foods, and then you might not be doing your number 2 every day, because you're actually supposed to be doing that every day. If you have not been doing it, if you've gone like 3 days, please see your local health professional, because it is important to keep the nutrients incoming into your body and then all the toxins outgoing out of your body. Eating also includes drinking water. You need to drink water or eat things that possess a lot of water in it, because I know sometimes people are like, water tastes like nothing, it needs flavor. And there's different things that you can add to water, which I'll add below, that can make it more, if you will, the chef's kiss, the salt bay, so that you can start intaking more of that, because it is responsible for a lot of your body. I might do a video on that. Let me know if you want that, just the powers of water, because it's there. So make sure water is included in your eating habits, and how much water you must ask, I can't tell you off the top of my head now, but it's for the betterment of yourself overall, so hopefully you'll invest in that for yourself. Now this was a lot and a little, but to go over it again, the 2 good things that you can help you keep your positive mindset or help you get into a positive mood throughout the time is listing 3 good things that have happened to you every day in a gratitude notebook or in your notes on your phone, and then creating a mantra that you can state. Again, mine is, I am the goal I set, the journey I choose, and the fighter that never quits. I might have said that backwards, but I know that the last one is, that one's correct. And next, the 2 good things to help you with your stress management, something that rises emotions stirring somewhere inside, is to start breathing regularly and doing those deep breathings, starting some mindfulness, and then also eating right, because I know it's hard to get up and cook yourself something nice, but if you just have like little healthy snacks around the way, like I eat carrots when it gets late, because I know I shouldn't be eating chips, or if you get like the veggie chips, those are pretty good too. I guess I'll be leaving in the links below some good snacking options, if you will, but just keeping those things in mind. All right, my dudes, this has been a great video. Nice seeing you all again, and you will see me more throughout the time. Yes, if you like this video and would like to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you think I did a good job, give me a thumbs up so I know how I'm doing. But until next time, adios for now.